Former prosecutor Patricia LaFrance is back with us now here at the desk with you. It's great to see you. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so let's begin with that defense strategy here. So they did not call any witnesses, went right into closing arguments here. They're trying to pin the death of Harmony Montgomery on her stepmother, Kayla Montgomery, saying explicitly that yes, there were things that Adam Montgomery did, but he did not kill her.
Right.
That was their tactic. Was it effective?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the only tactic they had, quite frankly, with all the evidence to support the charge of abusive corpse. I think that was, it was a gamble that they took, and I think it was the right gamble, because if not, then the jury might say, well, he's just lying about everything. They have all this evidence to support abusive corpse, but he's not even admitting to that. So, this is a gamble that the defense takes, but I think it was the right one in this case.
Now, the prosecution did concede that Kayla Montgomery lied to the grand jury. What appeared notable here was the case made that other witnesses corroborated Kayla Montgomery's testimony in a way that she could not have foreseen. For instance, the DNA in the ceiling tile, the bag with Harmony's remains at the former Portland Pie Company, and a line-by-line effort, really, to dismantle the defense.
Yeah, I mean, you heard, the defense closing argument. It seemed every other word out of her mouth was a lie, right? Kayla lied. She lied about this. She lied about that. So the prosecutors have to attack that and say, wait a minute now. Yes, she lied. They have to concede that because there's the perjury convictions. But also, they did a good job of reminding the jury there's all this other evidence to corroborate what Kayla told you. And it's not, don't focus on her lying. Certainly, that's something they could consider, but the fact that there's also evidence to support what she is ultimately saying, what, I guess, for lack of a better word, what her final story is, and then there's that corroborating evidence. So that was important to point out to the jury.
The defendant himself here, we've mentioned today again that Adam Montgomery was not in the courtroom. He did appear for jury selection, but then we've never seen him back in the courtroom again. Is that a strategy that you have ever seen a defendant take or defense attorneys take? The judge has instructed the jury you cannot make anything of that, but what can be said about the defendant never appearing in court as this trial progressed?
Right, it's not something I've seen commonly. A lot of times the defendant is, most times that I've seen, the defendant is there in the courtroom. It's very, very rare that you have a defendant not appear, especially for a trial like this. Again, it might be a tactic by the defense attorneys that they felt maybe he did not have the ability to compose or keep himself composed during the trial, and that might negatively impact his impression on the jury, so it's better to keep him out of the jury's view.
We appreciate all the time that you have spent with us during this trial.